Hello! I had a mic malfunction, which is why it got to 0 and then couldn't press the go button. But yeah, here we are. How is everybody? We're going to win the league, hopefully. Not bottle it 3 years in a row. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. I'm actually quite tired. Yeah, busy day yesterday at work. Gym session this morning. The guns are coming along. No, it's more for fitness and stuff. Right, now my dog came in as I pressed go and now he wants to get out. So bear with me. We can use the new BRB scene. Guarantee you he'll be back in a minute. But yeah, so we're doing all right. What was I talking about? Yeah, I've set, obviously, you've just seen the new transition screen that I think is quite cool. I've set up it now so I can see all of the chat from Twitch and YouTube in one place, which is handy. which is very handy. Loads of people have been using the tool, the Python tool, which is... Oh, I need to load that up in the background. We're going to be using that today, I think. I'm pretty sure we're going to be using that. But yeah, Pint Size Geezer, hello. Thank you to all the new subscribers and followers and stuff like that while I've been offline, which is crazy good. But yeah. How are you guys? I mean, there's not much... I'm trying to think of anything going on in the world today to talk about on this thing. I'm actually waiting for a work email. It's like 8:15 now here in Singapore. I'm waiting for a work email to say that my company credit card is no longer declined to buy the flights I need for my trip that work want me to do. Very strange. At the moment, I've got flights from the UK to Germany, but I haven't actually got flights from Singapore to the UK. So they're sort of up shit's creek without a paddle at the moment. Oh, hang on. I've got an email. Aha. I'm going to email them back because this is very important. So bear with me while we're live on stream. Okay, cool. Oi, oi, Zavaloi! Robbie lads, welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Yeah, good to have you. Just going to put this there for now. You can't even see the screen at the moment, so I don't need to be secretive and hide it. Sorry, I got distracted. I had to do a work email. And I got very distracted by it, but yeah, we'll see. If there's anyone over on YouTube, if you could just say hello in chat. I need to make sure this is working. So I'm not sure, but just let me know if anyone's over on YouTube, even if you're on Twitch as well, just put a message. Yeah, I've tried to set up for me so I can see all the chat in one place. I don't think you guys can. I think the only chat that comes through on the screen here is from Twitch, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm good, thank you, Rob Laz. I'm good. Let's get into the game. I'm also, one last thing before we get into the game, I'm weighing up whether to buy a stream deck. I think it would be quite useful because I am starting to stream a lot more. But yeah, who knows? Rob Latham, yes, it's worked. Thank you, Rob. So it said, right, so you can't, I don't think that's come through on the screen, but Rob's chat has come up for me in the bit that combines them together. Boom, thank you, Rob. There we go. So I can see that, but the viewers can't. You can't see your own message. But yes, we've done it. Right, we can. With that done, we can go into the game. Where we definitely aren't going to bottle the league for a third year in a row. Right, we have a 4-point gap over Lincoln. Robilaz, it better not be. We have a 4-point gap over Lincoln. They've played their first game of the championship group. They won it. We're 4 points clear. Win this game, we are 7 points clear. Right? And you only play, that was you, that's not what I wanted to click on. You only play 3 games. So if we win this game against Magpies, we have won the league. Right? We have won the league. We've lost 1 game all season. We've actually dropped points once, and it was the loss against Man 62, right? We should not lose this game. We should not win the league, right? We've played FC Magpies. We've beaten 1-0 there. We've beaten 1-0 there. This should be 1-0. If we don't win this, there is something fundamentally wrong with my players in this team. Like, and I can't... I'll hold my hands up and say I don't know. We are missing Victor Pasta and Marley Cruz, who are 2 of our best players, but you know, we don't worry about that, do we? We don't worry about that. Freddie Potts is leaving on a free. He's screwed us over. He's joining Charlton, so we've missed out on money on him as well. He's decided he's off, which isn't a bad thing because he had a match higher earner clause, which would have screwed us over, to be honest. The more people we signed, and then what we've got to do is we can sign maybe a couple of players at the end of the season, but don't sign players until we see who the Premier League clubs have released. I'm not falling into that trap again. We're not falling into that trap again. Right, we need a centre-back. So Jay Coombs probably should step up, although it definitely has to be Lee Kavanagh, doesn't it? It has to be Lee Kavanagh that steps into there. Yes, Dylan Borges on the bench, lacking a bit of fitness. Wasim Gertz there. He's wanted by Lincoln. Oh. Now, I'm not against selling him to Lincoln if we can get a little bit of a profit in there. Because we bought him in from Monaco. Oh, he might get homegrown status. We're going to check that after this game as well. Not fussed about anyone else that's on the bench. I don't think we're trying to sell all the Americans. None of them want to go anywhere at the moment, or nobody wants them. But yes, so Tongue in goal, Aleksevic, Kavanagh, Hellstone, Leroy, Heaven, Rogers, Illich, Del Piccolo, Washington, and Cuba up front. If that team doesn't win this league, I'm going to be fuming. Right? We've got 3 games to get 1 point. It is deja vu. It is massive deja vu, Robbie lads. It is massive deja vu. Point the finger. If we win here, it crowns us champions. I want nothing other than that. Like, I've put the pressure on them, but come on. I mean, and this snowballs the whole series. If we win this game, win the championship, get into the Champions League, that with the money you get snowballs the series into the fact that you can then start really, really bringing in much better players on bigger wages. So here we go. Let's have a look. Let's check. Is everything on right? Yeah, everything's on right. Good. Right, corner ball. Del Piccolo will take it. We have got Hillstone in there. Sibanda heads it away. Rogers. Back to Del Piccolo. Digs out across. Illich! Oh. Come on. We need more than that. We need better. Encourage the lads. 20 minutes into this one. 4 shots, 1 on target. Nothing for Magpies at the moment. And by the way, Aidan Heaven in holding midfield, deep line playmaker. Revelation. Absolute revelation. It's like the game knows that he should play there because that's where his stats say he's the best. His attributes say he's the best player there. Right, it's 0-0. This is actually a worse position than we were in last season when all we needed was a draw from 3 games. Washington's in. There's the square ball is there, and Cabo. It's a good save. They've given offside against Washington. Last season we just needed 1 point from 3 games and got 0. So, yeah, this one, at least we have to get a win, so there is a bit of pressure on the boys. But 6 shots to none, 1 on target. That's not the best, but we're not letting them play at all. Let's point the finger. We can win this one. Keep working hard. It will come. And I'm just wondering, we can do box to box, or we could do ball winner. Let's put a ball winner in there and just put them, make sure he's like hassling everybody next to him in that group. So, but yeah, anyway, hello Rob as well. You wrote the message for me, but I forgot to say hello to you. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well out there. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe. Aidan Heaven. Exactly. Robbie lads, that's, yeah, I like that. Caba is on a 6.3. And if that doesn't scream sub me off, boss, I don't know what does. Dylan Borge. Can the Gibraltarian wonder kid, I say wonder kid, that's very loose. Can the Gibraltarian youngster win us the league? It would cement his place in history. It would absolutely cement his place in history. Encourage him to go and win this game. Come on. Hey, 1 point means we only need 2 more points. We can technically draw all 3 games and we've won the league. Obviously, that would be far too much for my heart and my belief in this team. Oh my god. Lennis crosses it in, headed away. Yabre picks it up. Yabre runs down the wing, pushes it into the back post. Overhead kick from Pachon. Oh my word. He was trying one there, wasn't he? Right. We're going to mark the striker. Going to man mark the striker. tongue with this one. Short to Kavanagh. Up to Alexievich, the new right-back signing. Rogers, Del Piccolo on a yellow card, but shouldn't be too much danger getting sent off on right wing, should he? Not really aggressive. Trying to find Borges, but couldn't pick it out. Gets it back. Rogers. Alexievich, Heaven. Illich. Washington. Borges! Dylan Borges! The flag stays down. The Gibraltar wonder kid. We're calling him a wonder kid. The Gibraltarian wonder kid may have won us the league. Oh, come on. Aiden Heaven. Illich picks it up into Washington. Borges is their first time on the left foot. Oh, there's only one B in Borges. One B in Borges. There's only one B in Borges. Come on. Right, we might need to sub off Illich as the ball winner is on a yellow card. This guy here, there he is. Illich is on the yellow card. Over the top. Borges is in again. Borges! Oh, what a save from Milska, the ex-Liverpool goalkeeper that we were looking to bring in and then didn't because we didn't have the wage budget. So it would be nice to beat him as well. Right, Illich is on a 6.8, but that yellow card as a ball winner is sort of scaring me. Tyler Fletcher, ex-Man United, on for him. Washington is tired, but playing very well on an 8.1. We could bring on Vazquez or Guerch, but we're not going to. We're going to leave it as it is. Come on. There's only one B in Borges. Rings around the Victoria Stadium. With 5 minutes to go, we could even drop down to positive. We're going to drop down to positive just so that we're not throwing too many people forward. 5 to go. Dylan Borges could be winning us the league here. Dylan Borges is a club hero. Come on! Finally, we've won the Gibraltarian Premier League. Or the Gibraltarian League. It doesn't have to be called the Premier League. There's only one. Come on! We didn't bottle the league. Finally, for the first time in 3 years. There's only one B in Borges. One B in Borges. Champions, away. There we go. Finally, we win the league with Europa point. That's it. That should ensure domination for the league now. That really should be just pure domination. Who's going to do the cartwheel? I think it's this guy here. Which one does the cartwheel? There he is. It was number... We need him to just turn around. I think it was 40 something. Who's that? Because I always like to see who does the cartwheel and then go and check their agility. Like to see if they could really pull off a cartwheel. But there we go. Outstanding, lads. Well done. Sealed the title with that performance. Dylan Borges. What an absolute hero. We have won the league. Oh, it's quite a relief, actually. Look at that, we battered them. Absolutely battered them playing a 4-3-3 there. Europa Point win the Gibraltarian Football League title. Come on. Yes. Best ever league finish. Delighted with the progress. Delighted. They worship me. Everybody get down on your knees and worship me. Come on. You are the fans and you worship me, apparently. They're delighted. Everyone's happy. Washington plays well. Oh, yes. Lovely. We're not talking to the press, though. Well, on a crazy day at the F1 paddock yesterday, Christian Horner has been sacked. I know. He's been sacked. Racing Bulls guy, Mekis, replaces him. Okay, our director of football thinks we should sign those people, so okay. It's either Verstappen said he goes or I go, or he's been sacked because Verstappen has agreed to join a different team. Like the final straw might have been that he couldn't convince Verstappen to stay. I don't know. It's one of those. We've got to wait for the news to come out, really, haven't we? Oh, and hang on, I forgot about that. Crap, I didn't rest everyone. We've got the cup final. We're on for the double. I completely forgot to rest everyone. Oh, hello. Who wants Washington? Lincoln can get in the bin. Washington is not going anywhere unless he's got a release clause and they pay it. Oh, crap. He's got a release clause. New contract? Do you want a new contract? Yes, you do. Okay, yeah. Get rid of all of that nonsense. Get that in there. Oh, okay. It's going up to 5.25, so it is more. I don't want to give you any of that. I'll give you £750 a week. You want £950 a week. We'll give you £900 a week. There you go. That doubles his release fee, which I'm quite happy with. I'm very intrigued to see how Alain Permain is going to do as the team principal for Race Bulls. I think he'll be fine. It's next year he'll have to prove himself, right? He's got a good car already. They know it's a good car at Racing Bulls. They've got 2 good drivers that are doing okay, especially in Hadjar. He's having a great season. But, like, Lincoln lost anyway. Oh, that's in the other semi-final. Hang on. I thought you said we had a game. Oh, it's the semi-final of the Cup. I thought we were in the final. Oh, counting my chickens before we got there. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Can we do the League Cup double? Can we do the League Cup double to roll out a wonderful season for Europa Point? Okay, Lee Kavanagh's knackered, so we'll bring in Jay Coombs for this one. 90s aren't too bad. I think with another day's rest we'll fine. We'll rest Aiden Heaven and bring in Tyler Fletcher. We'll rest De Piccolo and bring in... I don't really want to pay any of the Americans. We're trying to sell them. Let's bring in Wasim Guerci and then we'll put Aleksevic up there. He is more of an attacking player. And we'll give Dylan Borges the start. I'll tell you what. Oh, actually, we can put Keba, can't we? Let's put Keba. Who's Keba? Keba on right wing and see how he gets on. And Sasa Aleksevic, who is tired, can drop to the bench. And I forgot, we have got Ivan Cuella. I've not really been playing Ivan Cuella. He's had 10 appearances, 6 goals in 10. I feel like I should be playing him more. Should we put him on the bench? Let's put him on the bench. We'll take off Robert De Piccolo because we've got Aleksevic who can cover that right back and right wing. So cover. But yeah, and of course, once the season finishes, we will go and see if we can sign Rahul Bar. I expect you to come back after the match as finalists. We played Magpies and said we expect to win the league, and we did. So now we're saying playing Magpies, we're expecting to come back as finalists. Okay. I think what we're going to do as well, we're going to start by marking their striker. That seemed to work. It definitely seemed to restrict them playing a lot. But yeah. Let's see. Can we get to the Rock Cup final as well? And then I don't know who we'd play in. If we win both, I don't know who plays in the Pepe Reya. I don't know if it's the semi-finalists of the Cup or if it's the runner-up in the league. It's normally runner-up in the league for like a community shield. Cook, good save tongue. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the F1. It's going to be very interesting. I'm really sad they're not making an F1 Manager 25. I guess it just didn't make enough money for whoever, Frontier, that's who produced it, wasn't it? So, and Frontier have so many good games that make them a lot of profit, they probably thought it's not worth investing in it. But that was a great game. Yeah, F1 Manager was a superb game. And I'd love to do another series on it, just don't have time. The second channel is dying at the moment because I just don't have any time to focus into it. Keep playing the way you have been and the result will come, I trust. Trust the process, basically. Trust the process. How are the volumes? Am I louder than the music? That's the main thing, isn't it, when we're streaming? I just want to make sure I'm louder than the music. I'm just going to be a bit more relaxed as well. Let's just be a bit chill. Go on, Borgie. There's only one B in Borges. Coombs, Fletcher, Guerci, Fletcher, Illich, Washington. Oh. Music could be a little bit lower. Yeah, that's okay. I turned it up in Spotify but didn't turn it down in the OBS, so that should hopefully be a little bit more respectable. That's not the right word, is it? But you know what I mean. Leroy, Illich, Hellstone. He's someone I really want to sign if we can because he's been superb this year. Leroy, Illich. Oh, that's not going to find Washington. That's a poor pass. Pashon, who had that overhead kick in the league game. Cook out to Gudja. Oh, I don't think that's a penalty. Oh no, he's given a penalty. There's no VAR, is there? There's no VAR. He's just given the pen. 62 minutes. Pashon scores. Right, let's get some subs on. Washington is absolutely shattered, so we're going to have to put Cabba over that side. He's going to naturally come in on his right foot, so that's okay. Let's do Fletch for Heaven. And even though I've said he's playing really well, he's got a 6.5. That's annoying. Oh, I should have played Pettet. I'm going to make a goalkeeper substitution. Like, I'm not actually that fussed if we don't win the Rock Cup, because we've won it like 3 years in a row. The league was the big one. Pashon with a penalty fires it into the opposite side where Tung dives. So, well done, Tungy. But I'm very happy with our goalkeepers for next year. We definitely don't need a goalkeeper. I feel like we need something up front with a little bit more, you know, flair, panache, excitement. That's what I measure it in the Python tool as, excitement. Corner. Kaba swings it in. Coombsy! Jay Coombs is there. Sekou Kaba with the assist. Who has top scored this season? I'm going to assume it's Sekou Kaba. That would be my assumption, that he's finally broken his top goal scorer drought. I will assume it is Kaba. We will check after this game. So we've brought it back to 1-1. Fresh legs in the middle might be a shout. Let's get Ben Perry on for Rogers. Oh, no we won't, because I've used all my subs. I only get 3 in the cup. Forgot about that. So, okay, time's ticking away in the cup semi-final. We have had all the momentum. They've literally scored with their only meaningful bit of momentum. Right, extra time. Point the finger. Don't let this slip away. We've been the better team. Now can I make another sub? Because I'd really like some fresh legs in midfield. Ben Perry. You can't make an extra sub? What? What an absolute joke that is. Corner in. Coombsy's got another. Jay Coombs. What a day for Gibraltarians this is. We've had Dylan Borge, who scored the goal that won us the league, and now Jay Coombs has got 2 goals to put us into the bloody Rock Cup final, potentially. He says with massive touch woodness about it. But yeah, Coombsy comes in 8 points. Can he get a hat trick? Oh, he nearly did. He nearly did. I tell you what, Magpies are going to be furious. They're going to want to see the back of us. They're going to want to see the back of us. We've got 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes to get through, and then we're into the Rock Cup final, where we won't be playing Lincoln, because yeah, they lost. We'll be playing St Joseph's, which is another team that I really don't like in this save. Really don't like. They nicked our best player at the time, Keegan Cole, who now wouldn't get into our first team, but they nicked him from us, and then bloody beat us last season to stop us winning the league. Like, annoying, isn't it? Aleksevic into Rogers. Rogers back to Aleksevic. The right winger shoots. It's a goal. That's the game. 3-1 with 15 minutes to go in extra time. We are done. Hello, mate. Hope you're good today. I am. JNH, I am. Hope you are good as well. I know. How dare they beat me? Do they not know who I am? What I'm doing? Like, how dare they? How very dare you? How dare you? I'm very good, thank you. J&H Adventures. I actually don't know what to call you. But yeah, I'm good. I'm good, thank you. Extra time in half time. Extra time in half time? Half time and extra time. That's what I'm trying to say. This one I think is done and dusted as Leroy throws the ball into Illich. I don't know why. Oh, that does make sense. Ball into the back post. Aleksevic is there. Misgleur with the good save. Had to come off X. West Ham fans crying, doing my head in, acting like Spurs isn't an upgrade. Oh yeah, because of Kudus. I mean, it's 100% an upgrade. And most West Ham fans I speak to, because being from Kent, I've got a few friends that are West Ham fans. They're like, Kudus was really good, like for one season, and then he's been pretty shite. Like, he hasn't suited what Potter's trying to do. He didn't suit what Lopetegui was doing. He was good under Moyes. Cash in on him and help use that money to rebuild the squad, right? But I don't know. It's up to him, innit? It's up to West Ham. I don't know how you feel about it, but yeah, Spurs is definitely an upgrade on West Ham. Someone was telling me as well, this is the first bit of transfer business that has directly been done between the two teams, like in the Premier League era. Is that right? Oh, what a save that is. So, like, West Ham and Spurs have never done a transfer. Oh, or was it since Scott Parker? Did Scott Parker go from West Ham to Spurs or Spurs to West Ham? Can't remember. But Jordan, okay, I'll call you Jordan. Cool. I'll just call you Jordan. Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to be called something else because it's a website and online. But yeah, Defoe went from West Ham to Spurs. Did he? You sure about that, Robbie Laz? 100%? Since 2011. That's a long time for two Premier League clubs to not do business with each other. He's 99% sure. Well, we've got a West Ham fan in chat in Miez again. Oh, what a save from Makacek. He's could be on point for first team goalkeeper next year. We've got Jordan in the chat, so potentially he can confirm or deny if Defoe was direct from West Ham to Spurs. So Defoe, Carrick, Konate, Kudus, Parker. Oh, okay. So there's been quite a few actually. So what I said was a load of bollocks, which just goes to show don't believe the things you read, like me, because I believed everything that I read, and it was wrong. Ilicic into Borges, Dylan Borges. Oh, I wanted to bring Culera. I've run out of subs. I'm like, Dylan Borges. There's only one B in Borges. There's only one B in Borges. One B in Borges. There's only one B in Borges. Come on, the youngster with a goal. He scored the goal that won us the league, and now he scored the goal that is he's definitely offside. He was 100. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. What? Oh, is he? Oh, no, he's not. I take it all back, linesman. What a shout. What a call from the lino. What a call from the lino. Oh. What a call from the lino. Definitely onside. Don't worry about it. 4-1. Thank you very much. Bish bash bosh. We are out of here. Makacek into Coombs. How did this finish 1-1 in 90 minutes? We've absolutely destroyed them in extra time. So much so we could do net 3 and flee. But we won't, because we're nearly at the end of the game anyway. As Cook goes up to Guja. Into Miezega. Miezega with a little bit of pace. Oh, he scored 4-2. It's a shame you've done that in the 120th minute. When we're 3 goals ahead. Miezega. So, there you go. There you go. That is going to be us into the Rock Cup final. Lovely jubbly. I'm very happy with everyone. The result was good. But, yeah. So, another one done. Jordan, you missed the intro to the stream where I'm making things look a little bit snazzier. Look at this. Wait for this. Here we go. Ooh. Hey, showing off the new toys. Got to show off the new toys. It does make a little noise, but it's drowned out by the music as well. So, but a brief update from the board. With our Gibraltar Football League campaign now at an end, please note that any talks regarding future expectations will commence after the upcoming final. To summarise, the board are very pleased with your overall leadership of the team. The supporters are happy for that. This season, the team managed to win the Gibraltarian Football League. We are very much looking forward to Europa Points participation in the final and wish you and your squad the best of luck. Thank you. So, no bar though. No, well, no, not yet. If you do exclamation point bar, you'll still get the thingamabobs, but you won't get the You won't get the sheep yet. I can bring the sheep back. I just need to remember how to do it. So, Matt feed. Oh my god! Imagine if I put a noise with it as well that went meh. Oh, there's a way to do that. See what I can do. Like, yeah, if I invest in a stream deck, I'll definitely have one for a sheep noise for bar. Steve Rogers has agreed a new contract. That's good. That's good as well. As I said on Instagram, it should be 100k. Well, thank you very much. I don't quite agree with that. I don't think I'm that good. But it should definitely be 11k. I don't know how we're doing. Let's have a look. I can have a look and give you a live number right now. Let's have a look. Onto the old dashboard. I can give you an exact number because I get them in real time. 10,961. We need 39 more people to subscribe over on YouTube, and we've hit 11,000. And the day we hit 11,000, I'll have a little drinkity poos. Why not? Have a little drink. Have a little drink. Marcel Washington has signed the new contract. That's good. Who is Brad Treadway? Who is Brad Treadway and why am I signing him? Because he's quite good. That's why I'm signing him. Oh, we might be changing formation next season. That's alright. This is we're making a fluid team. We just go with the seasons, don't we? We go with the season. So, but yeah. So if you're over on YouTube, give us a subscribe because We need 39 more people to do it. We need 39 more people to do it. I'm hoping that with Washington signing his new contract, that will put Lincoln off making a bid. Washington is one I want to keep. All these Americans can sod off. Are they expiring this year? 28? Yeah, 28. Oh, you've got 29. Oh, that's to Piccolo. That's okay. That's okay. You're going to be in the team, so that's not a problem. So for now, we know that all of you are going to expire. So you can go and sit in the under-23s and just get away from my face. Expiring then, we've got a Hellstone. I'd love to keep him for another season, please. I can't afford 115k. I don't know if you know, but teams in Gibraltar generally don't have that sort of money. So I can't make another offer for loan yet. I think we have to wait for the transfer window to open. Freddie Potts we know is going. Everybody else has got at least another year on their contract, which is awesome. Right, oh, I forgot to... Oh, we've got 5 days. We've got 5 days. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. 5 days. We can rest. We can keep it going. Is that fellow FM Collective streamer Cultured Left Foot? I'm not. Yeah. Am I in the FM Collective? Oh, is that the FM Collective that I... Yes. You contacted me on Twitter. I think it is, isn't it? Is that... Yes, the FM Collective it is. I just realised that. Benikash, thank you very much. That's the first time that someone's mentioned that. Yes, I am. It is fellow FM Collective streamer. Hello, Benikash. That caught me off guard. Hello, welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, you just, and this is not a slight on your part at all, but interrupted me because I said I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well. So remember everyone to come back tomorrow as well. But let's get back to the stream. And lets me use my fancy new little transition graphic, which I really wish I could change the colour of that to purple, but I'm not that clever. I don't know how to do that yet. So, because if that could be purple and white, it would be perfect. No, we love being derailed, don't we? Oh my God, Francisco Falcon is out for 9 to 11 months. Luckily for me, that's going to be Orizab's problem and not mine. So, yeah, that's going to be Orizab's problem and nothing to do with me. Bad luck. Couldn't have happened to a nicer central midfielder. Forgot where he played. Right, Rock Cup final. This is for the League Cup double. For our first ever League Cup double. Can we do it? We should have done it the past 2 seasons, but we've bottled the league and that has gone down in infamy on YouTube. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about asking us about what happened in last season. No, it's in the past. No one cares about last season. I'm definitely not going to do a team meeting because they always go horribly wrong. So no. Yeah, gutted I wasn't on the league in Zealand's league. Again, I just don't think I'm big enough. I'm not sure the time differences work. Like, so I've watched every single one of Musterman's streams about the league back. And whenever I watch it, it's like, this was streamed 11 hours ago. And I was like, oh yeah, I was fast asleep. So, yeah, it would have been great to get involved with things like that. But I don't think it's yeah, I think with the time difference, I think the fact of my channel size, like, yeah. And I've never done anything like that. And I don't know, like, how I would react to it in it. I'm sure I'll just be myself, right? But, yeah, I'd treat it as a bit of fun more than anything. But, yeah, it's going really well. I've really enjoyed the content. But I've enjoyed the content because I'm watching the streamers that I like who are in it, which is Musterman. I'm not really watching anyone else's content about it, to be honest. I'm in Singapore. I live in Singapore, so it is now 8:47 at night on Thursday. Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. So I live in well, again, let's use the fancy stinger. It's there for it. It's there for it. I live and work in Singapore. I've been here for 8 years. Moved here 8 years ago, obviously, and I applied for a job out here with my company, and I got it. So I had to resign from my job in the UK and move here to join the Singapore arm of my company, and absolutely love it. We were on the cards to move to Austin, Texas this year, but that fell through. So we're staying here, and we're both when I say both, me and my wife, we're very happy about it. So yeah, based out of Singapore. I know, not your classic Singapore looking streamer, but yeah, it's amazing. I absolutely love Singapore. It is absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's been really good. Well, thank you very much for that, Jordan. That's very nice. Actually, Benicaj, you might be able to help me. I'm now not just spamming my new stinger, but Benicaj, you might know this. The chat that's on the stream, like there, that chat, just there. What I've got on OBS is OBS links my YouTube and my Twitch chat together, but I don't know how to link that chat to show everything. So yeah, if you've got any ideas about that, let me know. For free. I should put that out there. Like, my streaming and my YouTube stuff is all like low cost, low maintenance, and then when I get enough money I invest things back in. So I've got enough money to buy a stream deck, so I might be doing that soon. But yeah, this is all just a hobby for me. It will never replace my job, because my job I enjoy my job, and it's very well paid. So, well, it's well paid. It's well paid. That's not a brag. It's just well paid. Like, streaming and that would never replace my income, my job. Anyway, Coach Zanko raided the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, no worries then. What's up, Smokier? Welcome in. The day will come. Yeah, same if you weren't in. I don't know what's your POV. Yeah, exactly. So, that's a great little emote. Love that. I need to do my emotes as well. I need to update my emotes. Thank you very much for the raid, Coach. I hope your stream's going well and that you're doing well. I think you're doing a Youth Academy save, if I'm right, Coach. But yes, the raid is very much appreciated. We are just about to play a cup final in Gibraltar. I was just sorting out my team. And I'd normally drop Coombs for Kavanagh, but Coombs literally just scored 2 goals in the semi-final, so I think we keep him in. Marley Cruz is still injured. Victor Paster's injured. Guerci could come back onto the bench. There's only one being Borges on the bench. We've got Vazquez as a right back. Cuellar as a striker. Aiden Heaven needs to play, doesn't he? Aiden Heaven back in for Fletcher. We're going full strength for the cup final. Apart from the goalkeeper, we're going to play our young goalkeeper, who could be our first choice goalkeeper for next season. The Gibraltar flex. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough being in Gibraltar. But we're getting there. We're going to be in the Champions League for the first time ever next season. So tomorrow's stream will be starting with the Champions League qualifiers, which will be pretty cool. If you carry on your last performance, we'll win. What I want to say is kick the shit out of all of them, because we hate St. Joseph's Gibraltar. But I can't say it. There he is, Keegan Cool. Kick the shit out of Keegan Cool. For anybody that doesn't know, if you're here for your first stream or just catching what's happening, Keegan Cool in the first season rejected a new contract with us and signed a contract with St. Joseph Gibbs for less money. So he is getting a hard kicking in there, and then while we're at it, we'll mark the striker as well. So yeah, there we go. It's crazy how the league is played mostly in the same stadium. It is the Victoria Stadium. I've actually had a chat with the CFO, I think it is, of Europa Point. We had a chat on Skype around my save and what's going on and collaboration and stuff like that. So yeah, that was pretty cool. It'll be huge considering where we start in Gibraltar. Yeah, it will. It'll be massive in the Champions League. And the year we get to the league phase will be insane. Del Piccolo's in, squares it, Rogers is there. It's the 2 Americans that we're happy to keep in the team, combining. You've managed Europa Point before? Yeah, it's cool. They're sending me a kit, or a tee. They said a shirt. Now, I don't even know if they mean a t-shirt or a kit. But yeah, they said they're going to send me a kit because yeah, we've had a conversation around how they can get more eyes on the squad, on the team and stuff like that. So the chances are In the FM26, I'll probably be doing a stream save with them as well, but that's TBC or to be confirmed. We're in Cabba. Robilaz, we'll check who's the top goal scorer of the season after this game. Aleksevic is in again. Shoots over the bar. There is a Europa FC team. Yeah, there's Europa Point FC, and then there is Europa FC. Yeah, black and green is Europa FC. The money we would get from the UCL will make the transfer even more fun. Exactly. Oh my word! Mr. Rogers has read the goalkeeper a book and made it 2-0. Come on. I feel like Rogers needs a chant as well. I mean, Cabba doesn't really have a chant. He just has us all shouting, Cabba! Aiden Heaven has a chant. Thank you for that one, Robilaz. That was immense. And obviously, Dylan Borge has a chant that he got given after scoring the league title-winning goal. Leroy, this could be. Are we going to do a net 3 and flee in the final? Oh, how do we feel about that, chat? Are we doing a net 3? If we go 3-0 up, are we doing a net 3 and flee in the Rock Cup final? Granted, we've won the Rock Cup for the last 2 years or 3 years, and our general rule is if we go 3-0 up in a game, then we just end it there. Washington's he needs to score that. Robilaz is in. Fuck it, why not? He just wants us to get to the data. He wants us to get to the data analytics of data using Python and the transfer window. That's what Robilaz wants. What year are we in? I think this is our 4th season, and it's the first time we've won the league, which is incredibly embarrassing. It might be season 3. Cabba. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper! What a save from the goalkeeper! You need to see Keegan Cole crying while we lift the trophy. That's not a bad shout, actually, to be honest. As Banda comes out and claims that one. It's remaining 2-0 at the moment, so the question is null and void. But yeah, they haven't even had a shot on target. Keegan Cole's on a 6.4. He's out of the game, isn't he? He's out of the game. We're ahead on the scoreboard. We certainly deserve to be. We're just going to do one last thing. Where's Keegan Cole's playing attacking midfield? Aiden Heaven. Tackle him harder. Mark specific player, Keegan Cole. Again, I purely am doing this through the anger of something that happened 3 years ago in this save, and I've not moved on from it. Sekou Cabba's on a 6.6. I've said I've not given him enough football. Ivan Cuellar is coming on for the second half. He's played 10 matches this season, that's not a small amount, actually. Coombs! Oh, Coombsy. He needs a chant as well. Although, no, he doesn't. He won't be around the team long enough. Don't feel bad. I'm in career in FM23. I won the K-League 2 seasons. 6th in Season 2 in the K-League. 5 points adrift from safety now, 1/4 of the way through Season 3. Wow, okay. When I did the Gibraltar save was on FM22. I think they didn't have the league on the vanilla game, so I made it myself. And the editor, nice. That's impressive, Smuck, yeah. The editor for making leagues is something I've never delved. I don't know. I'm normally quite good with the English language, but that one's a thinker. Ilicic off for Fletcher. Let's go for a whole new midfield 3. We'll get Perry on in there as well. 2 subs left. Vasquez can have a game at right back for Alexisic. It's the cup. I can only make 3 subs. We're going to change the midfield then. So you're in the Gibraltar. You got to put Spanish accent in it. Yeah. You don't want to hear my accents, mate. I bring out an accent and everything just sounds Indian. And then it gets into the territory of am I being racist? Like, Perry! Ben Perry scores! That would be net 3 and flee, but I do agree with Jordan. We all want to see Keegan Cole cry. And I feel like that's a chant for Ben Perry there. Ben Perry. He came from Spurs? Did we sign him from Spurs on a free? He came from Tottenham. He made the Keegan cry. Where did we sign him from? I probably got that all wrong. Nottingham Forest. Perry. Whoa. Perry. Whoa. He came from Notts Forest. Keegan Cole's a prick. There we go. That'll do. That goalkeeper didn't parry that. Love it. That is the sort of humour I'm here for. I'm a big fan of that. Inject them tears. Inject those tears, Keegan Cole. 3-0, 8 minutes ago. Coombsy over the bar. Oh, I'm known for horrible puns. Well, I'm glad to have you around in the stream. That is not a horrible pun. That is a superb pun. It was superb. Right, there we go. League Cup double is done. We are right again. We're gonna do a sort of text vote. Keegan Cool, he left because he's shit. Oh, this could have been you, Keegan. This could have been you lifting the league and cup double, because he could have been a fan favourite. And fan favourites do get extra staying power at my clubs. Shout out to the young goalkeeper as well. Clean sheet in the cup final. Absolutely love that. There we go. League Cup double is done. So the next little chat. No, I really need some good emotes. People need to give me ideas for emotes, and I need to make them, because at the moment mine, one, don't get used, and two, are pretty crap. Oh, who did the cartwheel? I've missed it. I missed who did the cartwheel. Damn it. To be fair, Smokier, you could say you are the good luck charm we needed in this stream, because the last 2 seasons we've gone it. Well, I'll show you the last 2 seasons. You deserve to celebrate. Well done. I've got to check some things. We've got to show you the last 2 seasons, and we've got to show Robilaz, who is the top goal scorer in the club. Another Rock Cup, yes, thank you. Right, we didn't win it last year. Magpies won it. We've gone. Del Piccolo, 2 assists. Well done, mate. Your creative best. And Munoz was there. Well, who was Munoz looking at? Looking at Washington. Wow. Got to cough up 5k for him. After your stream, if you're available, we could look it up. I'm just using my own old emotes. No, it's basically because I'm so late here. I'm ahead of everyone. When I finish the stream, I'll basically just go straight to bed. But yeah, we'll see. I'll see if I'm around. But yeah, I've got some emotes. They're just old. I think there's one that just says signed when we used to do e-football and stuff. I can't even remember. So I used to do them around 2 years ago. Just got back to log on Twitch today. Oh, right. Nice. Wow. That's very... Oh, I'm happy you're here. I'm very happy you're here. And thank you again for the follow. Lovely stuff. 2 follows today. A raid. Lovely stuff. I don't think any new subscribers over on YouTube yet. We need 39 more, and then we've hit 11,000. So, yeah. I love my emotes, but most of them are like 5 years old now. Well, get creating them. Get in the Discord. Send them over, and I'll put them on my stream. And then we can spam them on there. Right, the Rock Cup review is done. We win it, which is awesome, obviously. Very good. Top goal scorer. Top goal scorer at the club. 17 for Cabot. He's got it. He's up there. 17. Is that 17 in all comps? Yeah, it is. 17 goals in 17 games. Like 14 in 13 in the league. Cabot absolutely loves it. Yeah, oh, he got a big injury, didn't he? That's why. Yes, he did. Abdominal strain. And he's had 2 big injuries, 2 major injuries this year, both by turning sharply. Just don't turn as sharply. Bloody hell. My logic, get known football personalities that have meme-like faces, remove the background, proof, instant emote. Yeah, that's true. Like, can't wait to see some more Python. It's so good. It will be coming up relatively soon, to be honest, because we're probably going to instant result these 2 games because we've won the league, so we don't need to watch them. And we've already made Keegan Cool cry, so we don't need to play St Joseph's again. So their hot prospect is A. Mohammed, who I think they signed off us. Oh no, they didn't. I know we had an A. Mohammed from Somalia, but it's not the same guy. I wanted to show the last 2 seasons as well, because why not? I like to remind myself of how painful Football Manager can be. So you will notice. Right, let's go back to the first season. The first season we finished 3rd, and we were like, great. Like, this is... Yes, we'll take 3rd place. We finished 3rd. We've got for Europe. That's absolutely wonderful for our first season. Second season, we finished 2nd. Oh, hang on, because I've got to show you this as well. Right, and then you qualify for the Championship group. We finished 2nd in the Championship group and got Europa Conference League, qualifying 2 points off winning the league. We were very, very happy with that one. Second season, we finished 2nd. 9 points behind Lincoln. And then into the Championship group, we dropped down to 3rd by only picking up No points. We picked up no points in the Championship group. We had 45 points after the league season. We ended on 45 points after the Championship season. Brilliant. Next season, right? League table. Oh, what have I done there? League table, top. By 6 points. By 6 points. We were top by 6 points, right? Into the Championship group. Didn't win any of our games. Lost on goal difference in the last day of the season. To Lincoln. We played Lincoln on the last day of the season. And we lost to them. And they beat us on goal difference. Skip forward the next season. We finished top. 9 points clear of Lincoln. In the Championship group. Did we win any games that year? No, we didn't win any games in the Championship group. And lost to Lincoln on goal difference. Again, it was the ultimate bottle job, and then this year we've gone and won it, so it's okay. But it was the ultimate bottle job. It was horrendous 2 years in a row. Absolutely ludicrously bad 2 years in a row. 2-2-6 in the season right now. We've led 6 of those 10 games. Ouch. Dave, I need to show you a player I got in my Toledo Youth Academy. I'll remember to send it over later. Miguel Moreno, if you're in League 2. Nice. Worth 75 million. Lovely. If you're my neighbour, I'll give you a bottle opener for Christmas. Bloody hell. I'd fumble that. And I'd need it to be a screw top. So, yeah. Jordan, if you can get in the Discord, mate, whack it in the Discord in the Youth Academy section. Because other people are always really interested to see. It was popping off earlier with someone else's chat of their Youth Academy save. So, yeah, if you're on the Discord, then get it in there for sure. Right, we're going to let's go and finish the season then. We're just going to probably play that team for the last 2 remaining games. Record for Rock Cup goals with a tally of 12. Nice. Rogers gets a new record with 4 assists. Bradley Banda from St Joseph's gets a new record with 2 clean sheets. That's not a lot, is it? I assume we'll be beating that record at some point. Attacking corners and free kicks. Yeah, get in there. I was going to say do ! Discord, but you're on YouTube and I don't think that works on YouTube. But we'll wait and see. St Joseph's, yeah, whatever. What have we got going on here? Page! Oh, Joe! Hello, my sir. 26 months in a row. What an absolute ledge. Sorry, I'm being a bit more quiet still at the moment. Life is chaos, but I hope to be around more soon. No worries, Joe. You are a legend amongst these parts. So thank you very much for 26 months in a row. Much love, sir. Much love. Good luck on the save. I'm a big fan of the entire Youth Academy save for a good while. Really chill video to run while I'm doing my stuff around the house, and seeing the entire progress is hype. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you, Freeze Champ. Yes, I am. Great to have you in the YouTube chat as well. Thank you for being here. I'm very appreciative of everybody that just takes time out of their day to watch me just play Football Manager, really. Freeze Champ, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. That's confused me because you're chatting on YouTube. Thank you for being on both. Thank you very much for being on both. Lincoln are bottling this. We've already won the league, but Lincoln are bottling this. They are bottling this. Right, and don't you worry, the Python is coming. And when I say the Python, I'm not talking. It sounds like I'm being like a euphemism for my penis. The Python is coming. My wife wishes, by the way, that my penis was nicknamed the Python. It's gone a bit off point, isn't it? The Python tool is coming, so that doesn't help. The Python Football Manager analytical tool is coming soon, after these 2 games, to be honest. We're going to make some changes here because we've got a few tired legs. De Piccolo... Nah, he can stay on. Do you not sod it? They can all just stay on and score goals. Instant result, that. You can tell your wife you won the Rock Cup. How's that instead? Exactly. She's actually in the UK at the moment, so I'll give her a ring later and be like, switch to the purple site. Yeah, I'm here as well. I'm here now. 3-0 win, and Hellstone missed the penalty. 24 shots to 4. Steve Rogers got a brace. Lovely, jubbly for that one. And what I love about these sorts of saves is you never really know, do you? You never know how many of these people are going to be in your first team squad next season. Like, the chances, I would say probably quite a few of them won't be. The other thing with the Python tool is, if you've not seen it, by the way, I've created a tool. There's a whole video about it. !Python on Twitch will show you the video to the tool, by the way. But we'll bring it up in a minute. Shock horror, we've got Player of the Month, Manager of the Month. We don't do Young Player of the Month, do we? Yeah. The facilities are wank. Yeah, they're not very good. Basic youth and basic academy training. Got 1-star reputation. Not that much money in the bank, which is why we need this Champions League income. So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough at the moment. So, we need to get better. We need to get everything better. But this season is just about to end, and that means transfers. Well, transfer scouting. But yeah, because we don't have much money, we don't have a good scouting pool, which means there's not that many people for us to like compare in terms of like if we go players in range, like we've got no scouting, so we can't actually see that many people. This is everybody in the universe that we know of that's played more than 1 minute of football this season. So yeah, we haven't got a great deal of people to pick from. And this includes our own team players as well. But what we do need to look at the bright side, you don't have to worry about PSG poaching your players. Not yet. And when they do, the key is low fee, massive sell the sell-on fee before they get released on a free transfer. Speaking of which, did we do Ethan Wheatley's? Oh no, there it is, selling 30%. Why can't I sell that sell-on clause? It's very much annoying me that I can't sell that sell-on clause. Like, and I can't sell Nels. I think I can't sell Nels because he's only moved this season. The other ones, I'm not sure why I can't sell them. Because Ethan Wheatley moved last year. Yeah, like nearly 2 seasons ago. We've played our friendly against them, which got us quite a bit of money, I think. We played Bradford. I don't have the attendance on here. Does it just quickly tell me here? Yeah, 1,350 people were there. So that was a big gate receipt day. But yeah, we'll see. Afternoon, mate. What's the story here? Build a nation. No, it's basically just win the Champions League with a team from Gibraltar. If we can, before FM26 comes out. But have a bit of fun along the way. Like, it's not a serious save. My serious save is on YouTube with the Folkestone Invicta Youth Academy. And out for members, channel members, is the new data rebuild save, where we're heavily leaning on data with my tool that I made. And yeah, this is more just a bit of fun. Like, if we've gone for this 4-3-3 this year, but basically we change our system nearly every year based on the best players we can buy. So yeah, if you do !youth on Twitch, you'll get a link to the Folkestone Invicta playlist. And if you do !Python, then you can get a link to the Python video for the tool I've created, which is here. So I can put in I've just put why did I put a space in the password? So I can do there, and we'll get ready to upload stuff into there that I've created, and that will blow everyone's mind. Work permit in Gibraltar, you don't need one. You don't need one at all. You can sign anyone you want. You don't need work permits. You just need to have 4 homegrown players in the squad, in the matchday squad, for the game. And we can bring in people like Alan Vazquez, who we bought in as a 17-year-old, 16-year-old, and he's now been here long enough that he counts as homegrown. So you can do you've got to scour quite a lot for like 16 and 17-year-olds to bring them in young enough to make them homegrown. But yeah, we're getting there. Alexovich is wanted by Lincoln. Lincoln can fuck off. Why do Lincoln want all my players? Why would my players leave to go to Lincoln? We've literally just demolished them in the league. Like, why would they do that? Why would they? I do have a ball-playing defender because he's on loan from a much, much better club than us. Yeah. President was on vacation in Mexico and noticed the player, 100%. Like, yeah, we don't have any scouting money, but someone was there. Illich has now completed. He can try and help him. 11k. I'm not going to do it for 11k. Javier Munoz says we're great, which we are, which is lovely jubbly. Yeah, if I could, I would definitely use Musterman's Moneyball skin, but I'm far too lazy to change skins between saves, so I won't. But I do really like a full-on Moneyball save where you can't see attributes. I think FM26, when they release it, it should come with an option that hides attributes, completely hides all your attributes. Like, make it like a hardcore game mode. I do think that's what they should do, in my opinion. So you can choose. You can say all attributes on, attribute masking on, or attributes off. Like, no attributes. So you have to do it. Sega has signed a QA people for. Yeah, I saw. I know it is when. I know it's a when. But because we've not got any official news, you can't say when. You have to say if. Have you? We haven't been told it's coming. We've just know through secret wink news, things like that. So yeah. Anyway, Jordan, I missed your message to say FM26 Youth Academy with Europa Point. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Gibraltarian youth rating is so bad that I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start Ivan Krejla for this game. Is so bad that I don't think that's possible. We don't get news until August, September, but we are 20 days away from August, so it's not that far away, and I'm very excited for it. I guarantee you they drop the news when I'm on my work trip. 2-0 win. Ivan Krejla got a goal. There we go. Oh, and so did Sendrin Hellstone on his last game before his loan expires. Yay! Right, the season is over. Let's go and have a look at how our team have done in data. Let's go and have a look. Players in range. Add condition. Club is Europa Point. Right, prepare to get your socks blown off. This is everybody that has played. What am I doing? Don't want to press that one up there. This is everybody that's played at least 1 minute for us this season. So this is what Jordan was waiting for. The Python. The Python is going to be released. So for those that don't know, I created this, right? And I don't want to brag, but I'm going to brag because I created this with no help. ChatGPT did help me a little bit along the way, but right, here we go. What do we want to know? Defensively. Shall I have a look at defensively, who's been really good? Interestingly, even though we've dominated the league, we've not had anyone that's been really good at passing and really good at defensive actions. Pressing, and really good in defensive actions. So, in terms of people that have been really good at passing, we've got Guerche pressing. Dylan Borge is up there. Bloody hell. Okay. That's unsurprising that he's got low defensive actions. Like, that's unsurprising. Let's go and have a quick look. We'll look at minutes played, the average rating, right? You can see high performers and high minutes. Aiden Heaven, Del Piccolo, Sasa Aleksevic, Marcel Washington, Marley Cruz, Stephen Rogers, Victor Pastor, and Sekou Kaba. Our best player this season was Marley Cruz. That's pretty cool, isn't it? That's pretty cool. This needs to be an FM26. It's legit. I'm going to be signing up. Oh, thank you very much. I'm amazed that I've managed to do this and make it. One, I'm amazed that I've managed to do it myself, and I've learned Python by doing this. So I didn't know anything about Python coding before I wanted to do this, and then I learned Python coding to do this. Because I am a nerd. I am massively a nerd. For those people that are new here, I am a nerd. And two, I think I've made something better than the data hub. Which is just crazy, isn't it? Low minutes and low rating, but you've got to remember, so if we come out of that. If we look down here, when it says low rating, low minutes and low rating, a low rating in our team is a 6.93. Like, a 6.93 is the lowest rating for anybody that's played a minute in our squad, which is crazy. Dylan Borge, 6.93. Again, a 7.3 is ranked as low in our squad. So I don't think we can use this to really judge what's happening. Brandon Tongue. This is probably an interesting one to look at in a bit more detail. People that have played a lot of minutes and having a low rating. So Finn Leroy, left back, not doing great. Ilicic in central midfield, that's interesting. I thought he had a good season. I mean, he's got a 7.1, so it's not that bad. It's all relative to your squad. And then Brandon Tongue in there. Okay, I want to know how we are part of bringing the ball forward, though. That's not the one I wanted. Passing v dribbling. So, oh, hello, 1. Marcel Washington is doing both as a dynamic creator. Very interesting. This will be the goalkeepers, I imagine. No, oh, it's the strikers. Wow. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All 3 strikers, they're not really progressing the ball, are they? Because they're the high point. They're the tip of the peak, so that would make sense. But yeah, we've got a lot of passes. These are the dribblers. I'd say wingers. Del Piccolo and Marley Cruz. Yeah, makes sense. We've got progressive passes. Like, look at that. 11.75 progressive passes a game for Aiden Heaven. That is incredible. That is incredible. Wassim Guerci. That's interesting as well. From right back, Wassim Guerci's not dribbling the ball, but passing it a lot forward. Okay. Tyler Fletcher, Finn Leroy, Sasa Alexievich, Ben Perry, Alan Vasquez. Interesting. I'd think I'd prefer our fullbacks to be a bit more in the old dribbly space, but yeah, not sure. Look at high intensity sprints if you have that. So I don't have high intensity sprints, but I have pressure efficiency, the defensive workload. So how much someone is being involved in defensive actions through tackles, blocks, interceptions and stuff like that, by how successful they are at pressing. But I think a better one to look at is probably this, which is how often they press the ball per 90 minutes. Does it result in them making a tackle or an interception? That's how I read this, anyway. So that's how I read this. So if you look up here, right, we've got a host of people. Try that again. There we go. A host of people that are very good at pressing the ball per 90 minutes, and that's resulting, in my head, them making tackles and interceptions. So Marcel Washington, Guerci, Vasquez, Marley Cruz, De Piccolo. That is interesting. That is like our... Washington's our left winger, but Del Piccolo's our right winger, Marley Cruz is our right winger, Vasquez is our backup right back, and Guerci is our other backup right back. Finn Leroy's the left back, Sasa Alexievich is a right back, and Aiden Heaven's a deep line playmaker. But then you can look down here, right, and these people aren't doing anything. This will be our strikers, though, I think. Dylan Borges, yeah, striker. Goalkeeper, doesn't really count. Jay Coombs at centre-back. Victor Pastor at centre-back. Oh, I guess that... Does that make sense? 3 centre-backs to be low pressures and not as many tackles and interceptions? I guess that does make sense. I guess that does make sense. And then we've got, people that are pressuring a lot but not resulting in it, which will be the midfield. Yeah, all the midfielders generally making loads of pressures but basically getting the ball passed around them in there. What's your CM on attack? AAT. What do you mean by AAT? I'm not sure. What's your CM on attack at? Oh, on that graph, on pressures, effort v defensive output, our attacking midfielder on attack was... Who played there most of the season? Rogers. Rogers played there most of the season, didn't he? So, where is he? We know he must be in here because this is the midfield. Yeah, there he is. So he is 8.42 pressures per 90 and 1.49 tackles or interceptions, or tackles and interceptions per 90. So he's a high effort, low impact presser, according to the rest of our team. So he's pressing a hell of a lot, but then not tackling or intercepting. If we look at his attributes, he's got tackling of 7, anticipation of 10, so we maybe should be doing a bit better in that regard, especially in the league we're in. But yeah, interesting. I wanted to look at who our best actual strikers were as well. XG over and under performance v shots on target. I only want to look at this up here. I don't care about anywhere else. So, Marley Cruz overperformed his XG by 5 and had 24 shots on target in the season. That's really good given that he's been injured for ages. Sekou Kaba, 4.3 overperformance and 30 shots on target in the game. Stephen Rogers, 4.2 XG with overperformance and 23 shots. Robert DiPiccolo, 1.53 and 33 shots. So, interesting. And Victor Pasta, clinical finisher, is still listed as a clinical finisher. Victor Pasta at centre-back has had 26 shots on target. Tell me you're dominating corners without telling me you're dominating corners in that one. And then, do we have anyone that we should be worried about on here that's taking... I guess, actually, that's not the worry, is it? That's the worry, that one there. Marcel Washington is having a lot of shots and not the greatest. And he's having minus 1.91 XG. Marcel Washington could be moving to Lincoln and I might not be too upset about it because of that. I think it makes sense since in the middle the press is mostly to force the opponent. Why wouldn't you say? Yeah, that's what I mean, right? I think in the midfield, when you press as a midfielder, there's so many more passing options to go around you. You can go diagonal, you can go back, you can go wide, the player could just avoid you. Like, yeah, I think there's so much more from a midfielder. So I'm not too worried about those numbers. What's the keeper looking like? Thinking for the UCL may need someone next level. Now, the one thing I don't do in this is goalkeepers, because I think goalkeepers are so easy to compare in the game. I don't think you need anything like this at all, to be honest. Now, we could do, but the problem is that you then have to make it so that it filters out outfield players. Otherwise, if you think of this is a random graph, right? But if you think about this and you have your goalkeepers, although I could just make it filter out anyone with 0. Yeah, that would be doable. Jordan, you've just triggered something in my brain. If I filter it out to say hide anyone that's got 0, which is basically what it's doing at the moment anyway, then when you're looking at transfer targets, it becomes necessary. You can just have one called goalkeeper and do expected save percentage versus expected goals prevented. And anyone at the top right is the best goalkeeper. I'm going to note that down. Going to note that one down. We're noting that down. Well done. That's my work notebook. That's the wrong one. I'll get very confused tomorrow if I load up my bloody laptop and open my notebook to see what I've got to do and it says make a graph around goalkeeper stats in Football Manager. That would really confuse me. I'll send my boss an email and be like, I've completed that graph you wanted about goalkeeper stats, but you've got to pay me $1 every month to be able to use it. Did you see that, by the way? I shouldn't get too annoyed by this, but I'm not, like, I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm going to go into this one here, right? I use a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm very into YouTube because obviously I create stuff on YouTube. But I never leave a comment which is like bad or negative. I'm like, what's the point? Someone commented on my Python video to be like, I lost interest as soon as you said you're charging money for it. I was like, what's the point in that? What is the point in that comment? Just don't write it and then don't watch the video and don't use the tool. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I was in a bad mood. But yeah, that really wound me up. Because everyone else is like, oh, it's really good. You know, people comment and like the video and comment on about it. The amount of people that have commented to say it looks really good and I can see how it being useful doesn't correlate to the amount of people that have then signed up to use it. Which is what I expected, right? Not everyone that likes it is then going to pay to use it. But you don't have to comment and say, well, I lost interest when you said you're going to pay for it. Like, that's not the point. Anyway. A keeper that communicates well, claims crosses and organised defence, probably prevents shots altogether. Yeah, I think so. So, but yeah, right, goalkeeper graph, FM tool. That'll be enough to remind me what it is. And then we said it would be XG prevented, which is in the game already, and XG save or expected save percentage, which would be a good graph to show, I think. So yeah, any ideas like that, get them in the Discord, because it's very easy for me to, once I've got all the data and pull the data out and get it into Python in a way that it can be read, it's very easy for me to create new graphs. So, like, if you wanted one about high intensity sprints, Smoke, yeah, there's a way that I could probably create that. Because obviously some of these, like, one of my best ones, one of my favourites, possession, loss via excitement. Like, excitement obviously isn't a thing in Football Manager. You can't react. You can't ask Football Manager who's my most exciting player, but you can draw numbers from it. And what you get is people that are either really, really commonly losing the ball, but are really exciting, which is these three up here, or really boring players that don't lose the ball very often. One day, I'm going to get someone in this quadrant up here who is incredibly exciting, who dribbles a lot, shots on target a lot, wins lots of fouls, and doesn't give the ball away. That's the dream. That's the dream. But De Piccolo, there you go. Right winger Robert De Piccolo loses the ball more than anybody else on our team, but the fans love him. The fans love him because he's exciting. He gets like people into the stadium, and then he gets people on their feet. Oh, he's the Jack Grealish. Excitement factor 93.8 out of 100. Oh, what a player. Marcel Washington's up there. Marley Cruz. Our three main wingers are all up there. That has, I think, bumped Robert Del Piccolo to be my favourite player of the squad. No, that's a lie. Sekou Kaba is. But, yeah, love it. Oh, there we go. I clicked on him next, Sekou Kaba. Look at all these boring players we've got in the squad. Oh. Where's our attacking midfielder in here? Stephen Rogers. There he is. Excitement factor 15.75. Ugh. Awful. People are like that, just weapons. Yeah, completely agree. Some people just want to jump online and be negative. Yeah, I don't get it. What I'm trying to say is that even though the statistics of the keeper can tell which is the best shot stopper, it could be misleading because shot stopping isn't all that. Oh yeah, okay, a keeper is major in Gibraltar. It could be though because the level isn't that high. Yeah, okay, got ya. Yeah, it might not be as accurate in telling you who the best goalkeeper is, but I wonder if you could do like crosses claimed. I wonder if that is in the game. Is there a way you could bring, like, for goalkeepers, the best way to do it is in here, isn't it? And look and go chalkboard crosses. No, would it come under saves? Saves held, saves parried, saves tipped. That doesn't tell you anything. No, yeah, so the only one you've really got that I like is save ratio, expected save percentage, and expected goals prevented. All the others are a bit meh. Like for goalkeepers, there's nothing to really... Why don't they have like crosses caught, crosses punched? Things like that. I can see what's in... Because if it's in the data... Well, yeah, if it's in the data hub though, it's... goalkeepers. They show... Oh god, it's so bad, isn't it? I can't even zoom in. I can't zoom in. Conceded per 90 and saves per 90. That is one of the worst. What? Goalkeeper. Advanced goalkeeping. What's that? Expected save percentage versus save percentage. Right. Great. Danny Swan is apparently the best. 84 save percentage and expected save percentage of 84.8. What really annoys me about the game, the data hub is shit, right? It is so bad. But once I'm on here, why can't I then click on that player's name? You can only do it if it's your own player. Oh, it's irritating. Like, you can't even click on... Oh, you can't even go and see who the player is. It's so bad. It's so bad. The data hub is so bad. And then it's like a finish editing. What the fuck am I editing? What other goalkeeper ones have they got? Passing for goalkeepers. Passes attempted per 90, passes completed. Brilliant. Awesome, thanks for that. Like, the data hub is crap. The data hub is so bad. So bad. Right, and then another one, obviously, in the match engine. Aerial dual volume v success rate. Let's guess. Who do we think this is up here? Who do we think is having the most headers of our squad and winning? I'd say that's around about 82%. Robilaz is going Coombs. It could be Coombs. I didn't think of Coombs. I thought it would be Pasta. But you're right. It could be Coombs. The only reason I don't think it's Coombs, I don't think he's played enough football to have that many headers. But it's got to be Coombs or Pasta. It's got to be Coombs or Pasta. It is. It's Pasta. It is Victor Pasta. Headers attempted 204 and he's won 84% of those headers. That's insane. What a signing he was, by the way. What a signing. 204 headers attempted, 84%. See, I think this will be Coombs because his headers attempted is about half and he's probably played about half the amount of football. Oh no, that's Sasa Alexievich. Wow. Okay. Del Piccolo. Tyler Fletcher. Coombs is there. Coombs has only attempted 46 headers but won 85% of them. Wow. Tyler Fletcher's an interesting one. Headers attempted 20, 90% win rate. A 90% win rate. How tall is he? 6 foot. Jumping reach of 12. I wonder if bravery means he doesn't go for many. He only basically goes for headers he knows he's going to win. Interesting. Interesting. Lurking while working, time zones and all. It's morning here. Yeah, no worries. Not a problem. Welcome in. How many of those 46 are goals for Coombs? That's a great shout. So Coombs attempted 46 headers. He hasn't scored from open play. It's only been corners. 2 goals. He's only scored 2. He's only played 6 games. 5 league games. He's had... That's mental. In 7 games, or 6 games for the club at centre-back, Daz Waz, thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, but if you think, right, Jay Coombs has had a... Thank you. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Lovely to have you all here. Really good stuff. We're just using my Python tool to figure out who's our best players of the season. Right, he's had 46 headers attempted. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? He was here, wasn't he? Yeah. So he's 46 headers attempted and he won 85% of them. But he's only played 6 games. How many headers is that? The save is going very well. Thank you, Daz. The save's going very well. We've just won the league and cup double for the first time in the save, which is good. And now we're just having a bit of fun with data. I finally won the league. Yeah, I finally won the league after bottling it the last 2 seasons. Horrendously bottling it as well. And when I say horrendously bottling it, we got to the point last season where we needed 1 point in our last 3 games to win the league, and we lost them all and then lost the league on goal difference. So yeah, I really bottled it last season. Jay Coombs, yeah, about 8 per game, and he's winning 85% of them. So that means he's winning 6 headers roughly a game, but he only played 6 games, and there are let's just go with the league. There are 25 games in a league. So if you do 25 times 6, I don't know what's 25 times 6. So yeah, I can't do that maths now. It's too late. I've got a calculator on here. Someone will do it for me in the chat, I'm sure, beforehand. 25 times 6. 100. That would give him 150 headers won. That's easy maths. How can I not do that? I'm a very clever engineer. How can I not do that? The save is winning the Champions League with the Europa point from Gibraltar. That's the save in a nutshell. Like, not much else to discuss. But we focus quite heavily on data and stuff like that. If you watch Muster Man or know Muster Man, I'm very heavily inspired by his stuff. But I've not created the calculator. That would be I'd be a millionaire if I'd created the calculator. I've created this tool, which is pretty good, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest, right? I find the Python tool to be quite engaging in a nerdy, fun way. That's exactly why it was designed, because I'll tell you what isn't fun in a nerdy way or non-nerdy way: the data hub. The data hub is just not fun. So I've created this to counteract the data hub. It's like the anti-data hub, if you will. You won the League Cup double with Magpies in the first season of your current save. Nice. Magpies are already professional though, aren't they? Europa Point FC aren't. They're semi-pro. We came third in our first season, or second, I think. But I did massively balls up in the run-in for the league in the last 2 years. Watch out, SI. The best left foot ever might replace race starting position there. I don't know. No, maybe. It'd be hard to turn down working for SI if they convince me, but I don't think I'm that good. This is what I wanted to look at. Who strikers? Look at this. Who is this? This person here has created over 40 clear-cut chances in the season and has had more than or nearly 35 shots on target throughout the season. Even I don't know who the fuck that is. Who is that? Who is creating all those clear-cut chances and also shooting, but shooting well because their shots are going on target? Who the hell is that? It can't be Cabba. He doesn't create enough chances. Marley Cruz, maybe? Washington? Who's this? This will give us... Who's that down there? So that's Washington. 18 shots on target and 23 clear-cut chances created. Who on earth is that? Oh, it's Del Piccolo. Of course it is. Because he's exciting. He's exciting and the fans love him and he gets people off their seats, don't they? Del Piccolo, look at that. Shoots and creates clear-cut chances for days. Loved it. You only knew of Red Imps in Gibraltar, to be fair. So did I. I do wonder whether SI look at stuff like the Python tool and community created skins and regen faces and think, oh, we need that in the game. They must do, especially for things like new gen and regen faces, because there's so many people moaning about it on the forums and stuff like that, so they must get fed up. Things like this, I don't think they do, because I think they would look at their data hub and say that's doing what we think everyone wants data to do. And there's again, let's have a chat. A gripe I have with them getting rid of international football, was their argument of this is how many people play it. I would love to know with how many people have started a game in Football Manager and within that save have never touched the data hub. Right? I have never touched the data hub in the Folkestone Invicta save. I've only just touched it in the Gibraltar save so that we can see if there was something in there that I wanted to see. I don't think I touched it in the Austin FC save. I'm definitely never going to touch it in the NK Maribor save because I've got this. There's no, in my mind, it doesn't make sense that there's more people that have played, less people have played international football than have used the data hub even semi-regularly. That can't make sense, can it? Yeah, you never touched it because you have faith in your management skills. The other thing is, don't need to touch it when you play a 4-2-3-1 gegenpress. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was just an annoyance. It's very much an annoyance I've got. Right, should we skip forward? Should we skip forward and we'll go and see what news we've got on stuff? De Pilcolo, 22 assists. What's his corner taking? Oh yeah, he's on corners, so that'll help. Yeah, lovely. Squad planning for next season. No thanks. Yeah, lovely. Cruz claims Player of the Year. Wow. Okay. He's been out for a long time. What did he suffer? Broken ribs. Oh, alert. But well done, Marley Cruz. What a signing from Feyenoord he was on a free. He also wins the Fans Player of the Year and the Player of the Year, with Del Piccolo coming in second and this guy coming in third. All wingers. All three of them wingers. Interesting. He's been robbed. Cabba has been robbed. Cabba has been robbed. Like, they scored the same amount, but Cabba played more games. Outrage. Actually, they didn't score the same amount. Cabba got 14. He's not been robbed. He's just not been as good as Adani. Surely they can't keep him if he's scoring that many goals. I'm also not in the position yet where we can buy Lincoln's best players. So hashtag sign Adani. I'd like to try. 5-3-2 with 6 units on attack. Okay, nice. I'm trying to think what I do in the Maribor save. Oh, well, that you haven't seen that video yet, so unless you're a channel member. But yeah, who knows? Who knows how many attacking roles I play in a 5-3-2? So I don't play a 5-3-2 either. I play a 5-2-3. But it's all explained. It's all explained in the video and why. And I play a low block, so it's a crime. Cabba actually should win, and Adani is quite good. Washington wins Young Player of the Year, even though he's very wasteful in front of goal, as we found out. Cruz, hang on, what? Wins Fans Young Player of the Year. Cruz wins Young Player of the Year. Football League Goal of the Season goes to Freddie Potts. A thunderous free kick from 28 yards. Let's check this out. A thunderous free kick. No, it's pretty good, but I don't feel like a free kick should ever be goal of the season. You know? Let's see. He also scored a thunderous free kick, and he scored a curling effort from 22 yards. Is this goal better than Potts' goal of the season? Is this a better goal than Potts' for Glasses United? Hickey. Yes, that is better than a free kick. It's still not a great goal, to be honest, but yeah, there you go. Manager of the Year, thank you very much, and our chairman is happy. We are named as Manager of the Year winner. Yeah. Team of the Season, we missed out from Adani and Fapetu, and I was desperate to sign him, wasn't I? I was desperate to sign Fapetu, and we didn't, but we did get Aiden Heaven instead. So how have they compared? I've just had a great idea. I have just had a wonderful idea. Right, into the search engine, players in range. Not club. Let's go and look at division. Is the Gibraltarian football. Let's go and compare everyone in Gibraltar that's played at least 1 minute of football that we know of. The thing might be here that we don't actually know everyone. Yes, the issue here is that I don't think we have knowledge of everyone, because most of those say Europa Point. Is our scouting that bad that we don't know everybody in Gibraltar? That is awful. I think we're going to have to wait for our budgets to come through before I do that. Here we go. Board set initial budgets, 40k spending money. Get in, right. 40k to spend, 15 grand in wages. Oh yeah. What about that Ronaldo goal v Arsenal? Not a goal of the season contender. Yeah, that one was pretty good against, but I mean, it was. But when you watch that back, what the fuck was Almunia doing? Like, I'm sorry, but Almunia should save that. It's not high up in the corner. I know Almunia's not expecting it, but he's got a long time. He's got a long time to react to that. The better Ronaldo free kick is the one against Portsmouth. Like, where David James literally just watches it into the corner. But because that one is so far out, that was a very good free kick. Right, this money's come in. So can we now very, very sneakily take some of that, pop that in here, and then, we can. Let's go for the whole of Gibraltar and not press continue, because that's the little trick, isn't it? If you don't press continue, it doesn't matter. And there we go. That's more like it. This will make the graphs look very, very busy, but we can. The thing is, when graphs look busy, when I design them and create them, oh my god, we might have to. No, we're gonna like. What's a good number? And the other thing is, why isn't this a manual typing thing? Why can I only select 0 or 1,000? Why can't I just type a number in there that I want? The more I play Football Manager, the more I get annoyed with it. I really do. We'll just go for people that have played over 1,000 minutes. That's still plenty to go through. So, right. Select all of them. Print screen. Web page. Transfer data. Save that. Yes. And then set that back to none for now, so that we haven't spent anything of it. And get back into the tool. Close that one off. Add in transfer data. Here we go then. Let's go and compare. And the other thing about the tool is you can do this. You can type in your team name and it then identifies people that are in your team against. I have an idea, but in stream it might be annoying. When other teams play, if it's not the same day and you watch their match, I think it adds the players and helps scout them. Really? If that's true, then you could go in. What if you watch the game, like you attend the game and then just leave and press continue, or, you know, sim the game? Wow. That is interesting. It would be terribly boring to do on stream. But yeah, that is interesting. That is interesting. Right, let's go and have a look, see who the best player in the league actually was. And you can see now, so we separate out, right? So anyone with a circle on this graph is in our club, which is this person here, Heaven. Del Piccolo's up there for the highest average rating of the season. And Marley Cruz as well, lovely. But there are some good performers here. Rassam Yabre. Paul Doyle. So playing a lot of minutes, Rassman Yabre. Who is Rassman Yabre? For Magpies. Yeah, see, it looks pretty good. But we don't need a right winger, unfortunately. We definitely don't need a right winger. I mean, what do we want to see? The best thing is, it's one of the ways I scout players when I went in no leagues. I legit go to their friendlies in pre-season. Wow! I had no idea that was a thing, Smoke. Yeah, that is... The fact that they've put that in the game is quite cool, actually. Best striker in the league, other than ours, is Jasper Hayuza. Jasper Hayuza. Jasper Hayuza at College 75. Okay. Yeah, no worries, mate. Enjoy time with the kids. We won't be going for too much longer. I'll probably finish it in 10 minutes. That'll then be about a 2-hour stream, which is pretty good. According that I'm going to be streaming tomorrow as well. Interesting. I'm going to assume we're going to have the best header. Oh yeah, this is a great way to find the best defender as well. You're starting to save on a club that had a gravel pitch just because I wanted to laugh at how shit the players were. Legit, they had no staff. Wow, that is low. That is very low. Lee Coombs. Lee Coombs is the best defender, apparently. 94% tackle ratio. 78% win headers won. Oh my god, look at this poor bugger. Julian Del Rio won 100% of his tackles, but 5% of his headers. Wow, that's terrible. Lee Coombs. Another Coombs. Lee Coombs. There he is, Lee Coombs. He don't look like he should be one of the best defenders in the league, does he? But the data doesn't lie. The data doesn't lie. There used to be a team in Gibraltar called Boca Juniors. Didn't know that. There you go. Good beard though. Yeah, good beard. I agree. Good beard. Strong beard game on there. There's actually a lot. If we zoom in on that, there's a lot of people in there that aren't our defenders. Stefan Thorne is another one. William Sibanda. That makes me a little bit annoyed that we don't have the best defenders at the club, in the league. Although Victor Paster's up there, which is good. Finn Leroy's up there. Aidan Heavens up there. Ilic is just below. Sasa Aleksevic is just below. Yeah. Okay. Then you look at the strikers, and we have 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of the best 7 strikers in the league. Or, yeah, Jesper Huusler's up there. Ryan Trotman. There he is. Ryan Trotman. Again, another one at college. Oh no, he's at Europa FC. Again, don't look like he should be any good, but clearly has enough good attributes in the right places to do well in the league. Do you have a way of using the tool when, let's say, compare one player for his previous season? No, because I might be able to implement something, but it'd have to be a whole new tool. Because the way this is set up, it only allows you to like drop off one file at a time. I think to do that would have to have it so you upload a file, and then you upload a second file, and you make it so that it compares them, and they have to be exactly the same. I'm not sure how you would. I'm not sure how you'd pull that information out. You'd have to go into. I think you'd have to go into player search and literally do it by their name. So if we went like Kaba, you'd have to take that one row as a file and then be like, what's his name? Like Trotman. Oh. Well, and you'd have to save the file at the end of last year, because Football Manager deletes all the. That's another massive issue of mine. That Football Manager deletes previous data from previous years. Just fucking store it. You store bloody player histories and all of that nonsense. Anyway, it's just it would be tough. Yeah, it would be tough. You'd have to save the game at the end of the season before you roll over, and then save it again at the end of the next season, and then compare it. So it's doable. I reckon it is doable. I think the amount of effort to put into it would be not as beneficial. It wouldn't be worth the amount of effort to put in it. I think the benefits you get out of it wouldn't be as the effort would be worthless. Yeah, I've gone around that in a very long-winded way, but yeah, that's what I think. Again, in the whole league, there is nobody that dribbles and passes the ball forward, which is okay. I've just got a message here. Bear with me. Just people having a drink on a night out. I think in a way it makes sense, because all of that info per player would be crazy and slow the game down. I think of it like when in Shooter, they get rid of the bodies to not occupy more RAM. I get it. But if we go into the game, right, and we look at, I guess Kaba would be a good example. If you go and look at where is he? Where is Kaba? There he is. Sekou Kaba. If you go into history, you can click here. Now it's just below my head, but if I could zoom in with just a click of a button, I would. I'm wondering if there's a way. Can I do that and get rid of my head? No, my head is still on this screen, but it does show it a little bit clearer. Down here is data stored for previous years in the save. Like all these years are saved in the game. And it counts his goals, penalties, assists, player of the matches, yellows, reds, tackle, win percentage, pass percentage, dribble per 90, shots on target, fouls against an average rating. So I know it's limited, but it's there. So I'm like, they're storing something, but you can't access that. And that's what annoys me about it. So, yeah, just a bugbear, innit? Just a bugbear. Just a little bit of a bugbear. Did we get... Oh, we didn't get up to... What's Western Europe? 10 a month. Yeah, well, we'll stick on none for now. We'll get into the next season. But yeah, that bugs me that you can't see any data from last year. Yes, it was a fantastic season, and I love it. I love it. Sasa Aleksevic was our best signing, apparently. Okay. Del Piccolo got an E. What? How can they give him an E? He literally won best player, best young player. He's the most exciting. He's got our most at 24 assists, and they've given him an E rating. He got nearly an assist a game. Or assist to start. And they've given him an E. They feel that the signing on fee was too high. Absolutely piss off. That is horrendous. Marcel Washington, A+. Aiden Heaven, B-. Like, absolutely unreal player. Victor Pastor, B-. Unbelievable. Sasa Aleksevic, A+. Sendra Hellstone, A+. Coombs, a C. Again, even that's a bit harsh. Ilicic, B-. Tyler Fletcher, C for Tyler Fletcher. What? And Ivan Cuela, an E. An E. He scored 7 goals in 11 starts. The only thing wrong with Ivan Cuela is I didn't play him enough. Oh. When you said bugbear, my brain turned on D&D mode. I didn't know that would be used in this situation in English. Learn something new. There you go. Yeah, bugbear. It's a bugbear of mine. It means an annoyance, right? A B- for winning the league. They need to get in the bin. This board. C+ for winning the cup. A B- for winning the league. Can you believe it? Sponsorship's gone up. Broadcast revenue's gone down. Okay. Oh, I guess broadcast revenue went down because we didn't go as far in Europe. That's probably why. Yeah. Team of the season: Aleksevic, Pastor, Hellstone, Washington, Heaven, Rogers, Ilicic, Piccolo, Cruz, Cabba and Tongue. Lovely. Here we go. Robert De Piccolo got Fans Player of the Season, Young Player of the Season, like top most assists of the season, most Player of the Match awards, but he was an E-rated transfer. He's broken two records held by the club. Unbelievable. Sekou Kaba, Attacker of the Year was Sekou Kaba. Marley Cruz, League Player of the Year. Marley Cruz, League Player of the Year. Young Player of the Year, Marley Cruz. Midfielder of the Year, Marley Cruz. Goalkeeper of the Year, Brandon Tongue. Victor Pastor was Defender of the Year, and Marcel Washington was the fans voted Young Player of the Year. You think maybe if you scout those lower tier Spanish teams that maybe have players rated at 0 value because of the contract types, you can only spot interesting talents? I think so. I think we could. The problem we have at the moment is that we don't have enough budget to scout anywhere outside of Gibraltar, which is a pain. But I could take it all out of by watching their friendlies. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, like, I mean, in theory, we could just arrange a lot of friendlies against them, right? That would also work. Interesting. What have I got to respond to here? End of season team meeting. Well done, everyone. We were really good, but I don't want to talk to you. You want the friendlies to generate revenue. That is true. So De Piccolo is wanted by Lincoln, Washington is wanted by Lincoln, and Aleksevic is wanted by Lincoln, and Guerci is wanted by Lincoln. So Lincoln want our 2 top wingers that we ended the season with, and probably one of the best young right backs in the league. Great, as Tony would say. Who? Oh yeah, Hellstone. Can we? No. Oh, he's only got a short term left in his contract. You bell. You absolute bell end. You just had the season of your life playing for us. I mean, I can understand why he doesn't want to move to us because he's very, very good. But he is like definitely one to keep an eye on. Definitely. Maybe you can use your under 19s to do that. Ooh, that's not a bad shot. Look at you being all cheeky with what to do in the games. Take advantage of the game. That's not a bad shout. Right, because of the messing around with the Python tool, we've actually taken a lot longer than I thought we would to get to next season. Right, for the upcoming transfer window, I don't want any input from anybody else in this squad about what I need to do in the transfer window, to be honest. What I am excited about in the transfer window is freeing up quite a lot of wages by getting rid of our America contingent. All of you boys aren't on contract, so you're not actually getting paid. So that's not a problem. I don't think that's a problem. Like, that's fine. Duarte, I think, is leaving. I think he's signed a new contract, didn't he? Oh, no, he didn't. He must have turned them down. But yeah, we're going to get rid of all these Americans. All of these. And do I want to keep Sasado? Is he really worth keeping around? Absolutely not. Like, even if he gets home, he's leaving. But even if he got homegrown at Nation, he wouldn't be useful. Lukic, Keenan Lukic, he probably is worth keeping around at 19. Again, we bought him on a free. We just release him on a free. I don't think he's going to be great. I don't think he's going to be great. You've got another year. You've got 2 years. Oh yeah, Yosema's. I think he is one to keep around because his potential is pretty good. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think with all of these going. Jabulani Fugaris. Awesome. One thing to consider is the distance. So I'd look say for Spanish teams that are geographically close to Gibraltar. Sorry if I'm getting you off track. Just thinking of ways to help you save and increase your scouting range without scouts. Also being engaging company on Twitch. Well, no, it's fine. That's cool. The teams do pay for travel costs. Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep it in mind. Definitely. See what we can do. It's better than just playing friendlies against the team that I'm going to play in the leagues anyway. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it and see what we can do. But I think we can set all of these to release, to be honest, because I've got no interest in keeping these boys around. And I can't do that because some of them have got moves. We'll just let them expire. Just let them expire. But, yeah, I don't know how much should I push into scouting? How much should I push into scouting? Yeah, if you're on YouTube, thanks for the likes. Leave us a like, subscriptions, things like that. Thank you very much. On Twitch, anyone that's given a follow, the raids have been really appreciative. Joe with his Prime sub for 26 months in a row is absolutely massive as well. Absolutely huge. As I said, I do this for fun. It's just a hobby, and yeah, there's not much else to say really, is there? Other than that, I do it for fun and it's a hobby. The other thing we could do. Oh no, because I'm not going to be able to see them, am I? How much could I put? If we change that to leave that at doubtful, get rid of Gibraltarian Football League, get rid of 1,000 minutes, up our, because I don't think I need that transfer budget. Let's go like 16 grand in scouting. That gets us to Western Europe. If we went like, let's do Western Europe, so we get so many more people come through, and then it's a case of what do we need in the squad really. If we went, just to narrow it down a little bit, you've got to get over a 7 this season. Oh my god, there's bloody loads of people that have got over 7s. Okay. So that doesn't help. Yeah, what do we need? I don't want to click off this page because I know it will cost me money. Well, we want to build a passing team, right? We want to build, definitely, I like pass possession. So, pass completion ratio. You have to be very good at passing, like completing your passes. 80%. That's pretty good. I think you have to have played enough minutes to make it worthwhile. Minutes. 1,000 minutes is good to judge by, I think. Maybe even 2,000. How many games is 2,000 minutes? How many games is 2,000 minutes? My brain turns off as soon as I leave work. That's minus. 22 games, 2,000 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, 180. So like 1,800 minutes would be 20 games, wouldn't it? So again, like you can't just type 1,800. You have to literally click the button a billion times to get down to 1,800, which then freezes the game because there's so many people in it. Right, you have to play 1,973 minutes and have a pass completion ratio of 80%. Let's see if we can get a creator. Let's go for open play key passes per 90. This should filter out the week from the chaff. Yeah, there you go. 1.5. That's quite a lot, isn't it? 1 key pass a game. There you go. That's loads of people. That's enough people to. And okay, we're going a little bit longer because I like all this data stuff. So web page, transfer data, save. Yes. Get rid of that one. Browse. Transfer data. Europa point. Can you try to schedule a friendly of yours under 19s at home v Cadaz under 19s? According to Google, Cadaz is the closest Spanish province to Spain. I'll have a look. I shall have a look. First off, their minutes played v average rating. Okay. Carlos Castillo. Ilya Tuchevich. Ricardo Garcia. I mean, all the top players that have done the most minutes, have got the best ratings, are outside of our club. Interesting. We actually only get people up here. Oh, that's probably because we don't just play as much minutes, is it? Yeah, they don't play as many minutes. No, I wanted to look for passing. I wanted to look for good passing. Key pass frequency v chance creation quality. Who is that? It's Robert Del Piccolo. There we go. So, like, don't count him. So you're probably looking at these people here. Ryan Kershaw. Brahim Gudja. He's in our league. I know that. Carlos Castillo. He's been up there twice. His name's appeared twice. Where's Carlos Castillo? Where is Carlos Castillo? There he is. Carlos Castillo. He's 19. He's 19. He's 19. Ooh, he could be a good find, couldn't he? And he's got jumping reach 15 as a winger, which is mental, and he's consistent. Ooh, Bergkamp's Revenge. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. He looks good. He does look good. And his contract's expiring in December. Plays both feet, tall, good jumping reach, great physicals, determined, off the ball's great, dribbling's great. We don't really need a left winger. And I don't think we're going to get him on a free. They want 27,500, which we don't have. And they want 40% of the next sell on. I'm going to just, for now, be like, no. And then we're going to add him to our keep an eye on shortlist. Just there. Okay, so that was a good find. Carlos Castillo was a good find. Who else have we got up here? Rasmane Yabre. Now the problem we have is if all these that it's finding a lot of wingers. Oh, we looked at him before. He's apparently on a free from a rival. He's apparently free from a rival. But he's going to want to be a star player for us. Argues with officials. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I don't care about that. That's a fine trait to have, in my opinion, in the game. I feel like we just don't need right wingers. But to sign him off a rival would be quite useful. Check this guy's club history. He's not European. Yeah, he's from Burkina Faso, isn't it? That, yeah. So he's come from Real de Faso. No, Gibraltar has no work permits. That's why it's lovely. That's why it's awesome to do a save in Gibraltar, because it has no work permits. Rasman Yabe did look good. Right, who else do we have up here? Kabir Nath. There he is, Kabir Nath. On an amateur contract, 27. No. We're not bringing in... Was he a winger? Yeah, we're not bringing in wingers that are 27. Okay, this is bringing up lots of people that are wingers. So let's see if we can find... possession loss via excitement. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a look. See, we've got Carlos Castillo. Everything is pointing towards me just trying to buy Carlos Castillo, and I know I should. Brahim Guja. I'm pretty sure Brahim Guja plays in our league. Yeah, for Magpies, another winger. He is good. Jonathan Sklortino. There he is. Playing for Lynx. He's also in our division. Another right winger. I guess wingers are going to be the exciting people. Bar. Oh, that sounds like a good name. Ozzy Cisneros. Where is Ozzy? Cisneros? There he is. He's leaving on a free from Man 62. He's 24 years old from Mexico. The problem is I really don't need wingers. Is that filter for league matches only? Oh, it could be actually. No, it just says minutes. So I think it counts as all competitions. Who's this one up here? Kabir Nath. I'm not losing possession that much. Kabir Nath. Oh, yes, Rahul Bar. We need to go and see if he is interested. Let me just look at this player. Who did I say it was? Kabir Nath. I also love the fact you've gone with his first name. Is Rahul interested? Kabir Nath. Oh, he's that 27-year-old Indian. No, not interested in him. Let's just have a quick look to see if we've got any out-and-out very good defenders that we could go and look at bringing in. William Sibanda looks. Oh, but I'm looking at people that have also played. I mean, technically, what's he winning there? He's winning 72% of his headers, and he's got a tackle ratio of 89%. He's still going to be pretty good. All these people are still going to be very good, and they're going to have open play key passes as well. So we'll have a quick look. William Sibanda. There he is. Oh, Magpies. 19-year-old Zimbabwean. Where have they found him from? Where has the AI found him from? They've had him for 2 seasons. He will become homegrown in Nation. I'll give you 0. Definitely don't want to give you that much of an Excel on. That is interesting. He's at our club. Melvin Bourne. Love a Melvin. Melvin Bourne. One of my best friends at home, his nickname is Melvin. Melvin Bourne from Charleroi. 22-year-old Frenchman. Left back. Not bad. Good pace. Good acceleration. First touch. He's actually got everything much better than anybody else in Gibraltar, basically, at left back. His contract is expiring. Do we just go for a cheeky little... Yeah, he wants to be a squad player as well. Be an impact sub. Oh, yes. £700 a week. Remove that, because he won't do it. But you've got to sign for 2 years. Let's lock that in. 1.5k a week? Absolutely not, mate. Not for an impact sub. Get out of here. Bar, no. Camerson, I know who that is. Shekshi. Pasa de la Casa. 29-year-old is Spanish. Yeah, not dreadful. Right, I think we're actually going to leave. We're going to leave that there. So I'm going to just whack this back down to 0 for now. Like so, and we'll go and have a look at Mr. Barr, our favourite player. Would it be worth checking Gibraltar's national team? Sometimes there's a lot of double nationality new gens, especially in NA, but the game gives American plus 6 nationality. Yeah, I do that every so often. We're going to carry on this transfer bit tomorrow, so don't worry about that. Oh my god, and he only wants to be an emergency backup. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! He only wants a 1-year deal. He only wants a 1-year deal. I don't really want to pay him over £900 a week though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, come on, come on. Please keep coming down in your wage demands. You know you want to move to Gibraltar. I'll give you a bonus that when you get an he might actually get an international cap while he's at us, because he's going to be so good. We'll give you £500. Okay, we won't give you £500, but we'll give you £750 a week. Oh my god, he's coming! He's coming! He's coming! He's coming! Way, Rahul Bar! He's coming! He's coming to Gibraltar! Feed the sheep and he will bar. What? I didn't even look at his appearance fee amount. It's probably going to bankrupt me, but we're getting Champions League money, so it's going to be fine. It's going to be absolutely fine. Right, we are going to end it there. 500 quid. Ah, that's all right. He's not going to play that much. He's more of a legend signing from previous saves. We found Rahul Bar when I did he's got a Brighton shirt on my wall, because we found him doing a Brighton Moneyball save with no attributes, and he scored something like, I don't know, 29 goals in 20 appearances or something in an obscure league that you couldn't even play at. And we brought him into Brighton, and he was absolutely banging for Brighton in his first season. He was superb, and then he got red carded, and then he got injured, and he got like things you could do in the channel. But Rahul Bar is coming, and that is where we're going to end the stream for this one. So for those of you on YouTube, we are just going to say goodbye, but we are going to go and raid somebody else, which is the way to go. So is anybody on that's following me? I'm following these guys. Oh, let's go and raid United City FM. He's on. Let's go and do that. So thank you all very, very much for watching. It's been a really great stream. I've really enjoyed it, and we should be back tomorrow for another one as well. So thank you all very, very much. Thank you for the follows, thank you for the subscriptions, thank you for the likes, thank you for everything like that. It will be a similar time tomorrow, so 8 PM Singapore time, which is 1 PM in the UK right now. So yeah, hope to see you all then. It's been a great chat. There'll be lots more data and everything happening, because we're still going to be looking for transfers and who to buy, and then we get the joy of looking at who the Premier League clubs release and trying to sign the best ones of those as well. But thank you so much for watching. Cheers.